Marco, can we start with injury news? How are the squads shaping up after the international break? And Fabian Delph, having missed out for England, will he be fit?
About Fabian, we're still in doubt. Of course, we have more 24 hours until the game, and still in doubt. Let's see how he'll react. He did not full session with the team, but it's getting better. But it's one decision we'll make tomorrow. Like you know, GP will be out long term, and Schenkto soon as well. He came with from the national team with a small issue in his muscle in his groin. Will be nothing special, not too long, but will be out of tomorrow's match.
You described this game as a must-win. Is the message to your players that this has to be a turning point in your season?
We believe will be. We believe will be when I use that words. First, because for us as a club, Everton, all the matches they must be must-win matches. It's a mentality we are trying to create, and we pass for our players as well. Of course, I use that because it's to be a turning point for us, because we have all the conditions to do that. Full confidence in our players playing in our stadium as well, and I think it's a good start to the match. Thinking the match like a must win, with the support our fans. In one moment you are not in the best moment with that confidence really high, but we have to go for this match. Thinking will be a must-win game.
Do you and the players feel under pressure? Have you spoken with the owners this week? Have they given you any time scale in terms of turning results around?
Oh, about the owners, I speak with the owner many times, not just the last week. Like I said, for some of you, 3 weeks ago I was with him. 2 weeks ago I was with him. Personal as well. It's something every time we can be we are together. Normal we speak during the week often as well. Of course, when we talk about pressure, I will tell you straight. Pressure for us as a professionals has to be a privilege, has to be a pleasure, because it means we are doing what we really love. Means we are working in a football club with this demanding from ourselves, and we have to put this pressure first of all behind us every day. For me, it's never a problem, never, and it's something I try to pass for my players every single day. Pressure is really good. Means you are in one club who wants to win. Means you are in one club with a big ambition, and this is the reality. Our position on the table is not good. Our last results aren't good enough, and we have to react. And the pressure has to be good for us, and just looking for the pressure and embracing the moment, like is the reality in this moment. We can perform better, you can win the game.
Michael Keane was left out of the England side for the second game during the international break. How has he come back? How's his confidence? Have you spoken to him?
Okay, first he come back happy because the national team won the second game was really important to them. When Michael is involved in one national team, of course it's always important to play. In 2 games he played 1. Unfortunately, they didn't achieve what they want in the second game. They react really strong and they won the game, and it's really important to the national team. Of course, he preferred to play play 1. The other was a decision the coach didn't start with him. We spoke about the both games like normal. I speak with all of my players about their daily national team, what's happened in the games, my feedback to them as well. I did the same with Michael in the same way when he came in, ready to work hard to improve what he should improve with our support and our feedback, and be ready for what will be my decision for the next match.
The racism in Bulgaria was a big issue. What did you make of England's stand on that, and would you be prepared to take your players off in a similar situation?
First, I have to tell you, great to see how the maturity they showed. Great to see. For sure, all of us, we were not there, and we didn't feel what they feel in that moment, but they show great maturity in that moment. They support. They went there to play for their national team, and they did really in the right way, even if the environment, the atmosphere was really tough to them. They show great thing for me. My opinion was really good to see, and it was a pleasure to see. Not just because we were with 2 players involved, but all the national team was playing there. It was good, really good to see. And about the decision, was the decision that they took all together, that the decision, and always the manager is there to support their players. And they felt they had the courage to keep playing. They did well their job, and they showed that maturity is really important in that type of moments. And for sure, the manager support that situation. If they are all together, they decide in a different way, they will be all together again. But I repeat again, was really great to see the maturity they showed.
Hi, Marco.
Hi.
We spoke to Richarlison yesterday, and he was saying that the players have to take more responsibility for the current situation. Do you sense a real determination among the team to put things right?
Yeah, I feel. Like I said to you, we are together in this situation. 1 month ago, before the international break, the first international break, we were in the 6th position. We were in a good moment. Of course, after when we didn't achieve the results, the moment is not good enough for us, and we together we have to take the responsibility. Like you know, I'm always the first one, and it's good for me to see, and the players they take also, because they know you are a group. You are not just one. You are Everton Football Club. You are all together in this situation, and all together we'll turn the things for us again, and we'll start to get the points to go for the position we want and to challenge the goals we want during this season.
And how difficult a challenge will West Ham provide, do you think?
Very good team, quality manager as well, very good manager. They come from a bad result, like you know, but their away form is really, really good. Last season we had 2 different experiences to play against them. We know and we expect they come here to play more or less in the same way like they did last season, but it's up to us to do a good game, to perform better than the last 2 games or 3 games, and to achieve the result. The main thing, of course, will be the result for us. It's an important moment for us to get the 3 points. But my feeling is always, if you perform well, you are close to win a football match. Respecting them, team with quality players, individual quality players in front attack. Some of them really experienced players as well in that middle zone, like Noble, the capacity to the rise as well to balance well always the team, and a strong team with a good physical condition as well. But we have our quality, we believe in ourselves, performing well and more expressing ourselves on the pitch. I think will be a game for us to express ourselves on the pitch, to play in our way, to be confident as well. With the support of our fans, they will play a key role for us in the game tomorrow, because it will be one more tough one, like Premier League is always. We are really confident we will win the game, respecting, of course, West Ham.
With injuries in midfield, is this perhaps an opportunity to play Tom Davies in a deeper role than perhaps you're used to playing him?
It's always a possibility. It's not if will happen. It's not the first time with me. Of course, if you ask me if Tom will be our number 6 there alone, possible not in our model. But I have to remind you, Tom with me last season play with 2-1 in the midfield. Play many times play with Andre, play with even with Ghana last season, even with Morgan last season. He played in that two midfielders. Of course, he can play in a different role, a little bit more forward in that position, but he's able to play in both positions if I will decide to start or during the game to play with Tom.
Got to check it. Theo Walcott's definitely okay now after his head problem, and he missed the last game, didn't he?
Yeah. Theo, of course, the last game he didn't go with us to play that match. It was because he didn't work all the week. After that, he did all the sessions. Last week we did a friendly match here at Finch Farm. He played 90 minutes, and he's in a good conditions to play tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.